got some in his.
Soul in it. Got it out the mud, I promise it's a cold feeling. This ain't overnight, I woke up with no ceiling. I made a vision come to life, I'm cold in it. 720 years, I'm door living. But I still gotta do some soul healing. Only at the top, everybody can't go with them. We can't even tap it, you stop in the momentum. And I've been too passionate. I ain't looking over shoulders, baby, back. Legit, let me show you how to get it, go from rag to rich. Presidential 10, I can't be average. Yeah, it's blasting rich. Hey, we done came a long, long way, little baby. I can never knock my losses, it bag me. Said I'm the truth, baby, but I thought you knew, baby. The one, not the two, baby. I've been too passionate.
Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. We got some in this.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause don't really want to talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. There you push me out just to flash that smile and last over a year. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't want to go again.
Last week, we revealed the finalists in our Team 2K TV My NBA Era season. Now it's time for the big game.
It all comes down to the Warriors versus the Heat. We're tied 1-1, best of 3 series. Let's see who takes it home.
Now it's time for the game. The decisive.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got Butler. MP is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Love in at the 4-man position. Now here's Anunoby. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. MP way outside. No good from outside. Now the Raptors with it. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
MP outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 5. And just about a minute into this first quarter, no team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Adebayo, that's good.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
An aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's Pirtle. 8 points in his last time out. Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And the dunk by Poeltl.
High IQ of Fred VanVleet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's VanVleet. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you think about the 2021 sign and trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred VanVleet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
Both free throws good from VanVleet. For VanVleet, he fully took over point guard duties.
Yeah, his playing time really increased. VanVleet becoming one of the league leaders, in fact, in minutes, guys. But more than that, VanVleet's new role has him more vocal, taking on so much responsibility for his organization.
Then he drops the first.
At the line for the Heat, number 18. At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Back to VanVleet. Shot from the top of the key. And again, no good by Toronto. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 13.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Siakam against Love. Siakam, that's good.
Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Love passes to Butler.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to MP. Puts it up. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 15 points in the game.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Barnes, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Oladipo. Launches a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Poeltl. Boucher comes. The Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
Setting the floor for the Heat. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Victor Oladipo is out there with MP. And it's Robinson in at the 3.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And here's MP from outside. Poeltl grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's VanVleet. No good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Miami has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. And here's MP from outside. And the 3-pointer goes. MP's got 18.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
VanVleet finds Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Pass to Siakam. VanVleet with it. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Butler's shot is good.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Siakam. VanVleet outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter. MP outside. Pass to Adebayo. And a nice finish on the layup. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP. Rebound by the Raptors. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Poeltl with the bucket.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both. Depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your...
First half comes to a conclusion.
At the end of the first half of play, the score is your Raptors 35, the Heat 38.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Raptors shooting at 45% of the game so far. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Poeltl in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
For 3.
Here's VanVleet. Outside Barnes. Pass to Poeltl. VanVleet outside. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. The Heat rebound. Another shot. The shot by Butler, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
VanVleet on the wing. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Poeltl.
We'd love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Poeltl with a show of some strength.
And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
B.A., it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
18. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. VanVleet against MP. Anunoby. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got his 3rd assist of the night. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Double team on Van Vliet. Pirtle with the ball. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Just 5 to shoot. The open shot by Van Vliet. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Anunoby. Rips down the breakaway slam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks radical.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to MP. Lets it fly. And again, it's Miami converting.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got a status report from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He was worried, but also optimistic. It's a bruised sternum, hopefully something they can treat. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Here's Oladipo. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Victor Oladipo is out there with MP. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Back to Butler, outside Strus, pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes in. And the Heat lead by 4.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Count that bucket. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Pass to Porter. Back to Trent. Launches it. Strus grabs the miss. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's MP. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. MP's got 40 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to block the door. He's been going all night.
And Siakam gets it to go.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
And there's another one for the Heat.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Van Vliet finds Porter. And here's Trent. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Now Trent. He's guarded by Oladipo. From 12 feet. Trent's shot is off. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. From deep, MP. And the Heat, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Toronto calls time here.
Canada's best dance team is coming. Your way, fans. Here they are.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter Jr. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Siakam. Over Love. Siakam, no good. Miami has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. MP, that one's good.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Siakam in the post. Love's there. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Now MP. He tries for 3. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Miami foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Siakam, no good off the back of the rim. Siakam's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Van Vliet misses. MP outside. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep every time.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.